Hi everybody. So I'm wanting to do another Dylusions page. I'm really wanting to finish this journal, and it's a Dylusions, like everything in it's been Dylusions. So I don't have many pages left, and I can't be choosy. So this is all I can find at the moment. I'm in the mood to do a cutaway page. I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but there's no pages left that will work for it. So I have to come up with something else. So I'm thinking I would like to have something collage here that I can cut around it. So you can see a bit of this in the background. This is just like, I don't know if you want to call it cascading pages, where you just see what's underneath through the hole. And they're not even quite done, so, or the one isn't, the rest are. So simple, but so pretty. So I was thinking I could have something that would come to about here, and then this would be cut away, and we would get to see some of that. Now I know there's this on it, but what can you do? So I think the first step would be to try and find something large and then go from there. Is there anything in here? Oh, there's some heads. I feel like everything's either not big enough or too big, so it may be a challenge to find something. We shall see. I think I'm going to have to cut new images, because most of the things I have cut are small. I keep meaning to say something because I know my sweater looks very dingy, but it is a sweater that I just have down in my art room for when I get cold. And so yeah, it is like dirty, like paint and ink, and it gets washed, but doesn't really take care of it all. I know I really didn't have to explain that, but I really wanted to. I meant to in the last video and was like, oh my gosh. I know, I'm silly. I like this one has some big ones. Now I'm getting warm. I promise I'm not taking the sweater off because it looks dirty. I am just warm. That would be nice for cutout if I was doing the cutout on that side. Don't need legs. So many. And now we're into small. Darn it. I don't think this is just one pack. I think I have more than one pack stuffed in here because this is pretty darn thick. I probably stuffed, yeah, there's definitely more than one. Probably stuffed 2 of the same pack in there. Oh, my stomach. I like that image. It's a lot of the hump things. See, that's what I was talking about the other day. I used this piece and I said I think it belonged to like a flower on a head. That's the one. See, I can remember some stuff. Useless stuff. Here's this one. That one's pretty big. I don't like the colors though for against this. I like her. Okay, I'm gonna go sit down and cut out some images because my stomach's bugging me a little. So hopefully by the time I finish cutting some out, it'll be all better and I'll be good to go. Okay, so before I do anything, I'm gonna get some paint down on the background, and I thought I should try and work with the colors that I've seeped through here. I don't know the exact colors, but I'm going to use Balmy Night, and this looks like a really dark blue, but I don't have any really dark blue in paint. And I don't have a really dark purple, but I thought, well, this is the only purple I have, because I don't have anything in blue for paint. Like, Balmy Night is the closest I have. So I'm going to use these 3, and this one's Calypso Teal. Or should I use Blue Lagoon? I'm going to use Blue Lagoon. So let's hope this works. So I'm just going to have my craft mat over to the side, and that's where the paint will be. Need more water in this thing. It's not spraying like it normally would. I think I'm going to start with the laid back lilac. Oh, it's a spray, because I had a feeling it was spray because, you know, it's seeping through like that. I know I'm not going to make it disappear, but I figured if I at least go in that color family, then, you know, should stand out a little less than if I went with pinks and oranges. I should have cleaned up before I started. It's too much. I don't know if it is background. It's definitely out of my comfort zone. I'm not too concerned about that because that's going to get cut off anyways. Okay, now I'm going to look for some stencils. Okay, I'm going to go with Crazy Pavings, Quilts, and Old School Number. I'm going to do this one in the Blue Lagoon. And I'm going to do quilts with laid back lilac. And then the Old School Numbers with Balmy Night. Okay, and that is it for the background. I actually don't mind it. and I find the only thing that you can really see from before is this part right here. But I don't mind it at all. Okay, so thinking that would go there. I could use those legs, but I don't like it just the two of it. Like, I know it doesn't have to make sense, like it's collage, but I don't know. Sometimes I think things can go a little too far. I guess it's not going too far, it's just, I don't know. There's some things I guess I just can't deal with it. So I'm going to trim around here. Let's see. And I feel like this needs to be shorter. I don't know how much, so I'm just going to do bit by bit. Maybe just a little bit more. I mean, it still looks weird, but I don't know. It really looks weird. But I'm going with it. I have no idea what I'm doing to the rest of the page. Wonder if maybe just borders. I really have no plan. Why does everything have to have words on it? Because then it's like words, 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 all next to each other. I think I'm going to glue as I go, because you know me. If not, I'll be second guessing everything. I'm going to come in from the edge instead of putting it right to the edge. I'm really impressed with this glue. I know I've said it before, but like it doesn't even clog, which I find surprising, because that's a very tiny hole and it's glue. I mean, I still love the glitter glue, but I mean, you have to keep a pin in that one. So what stops this one from clogging? It's magic. I want some hexagons. Should get another piece first. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I feel like I want something there. I'm gonna just go with my hands and you're just gonna know what I'm talking about, because I really don't. Just want something there. I like to have more things. There's a lot of people. I want things. I say that and I'm grabbing a person, but she's small. I think sometime in October we should have a live, because I haven't done one since I've been back downstairs in the art room. It's funny, I used to know how to hook up my video camera to the computer and live stream. I used to know how to do a lot of techie things, and then I went so long without doing it, and I didn't label all the chords. See, my memory, I should know and I should learn to label everything, and not just label it, but then like have a notebook telling me how to do it, how to set it up, because I don't remember. Not at all. Anyways, yeah, kind of went off topic, or just dropped it. We should do a YouTube live, and actually I just realized now, when this video goes public, it will already be October, so I guess we should do a live sometime this month, is what I'm saying. I like that. So Not that you guys comment a whole lot. I was gonna say leave a comment and tell me what you would like for us to do during the live and when would be a good time. What is piece? I'm purposely not going over here so I don't have to fool around with trying to bend the piece of collage. So I like how her foot is going to rest on that hexagon and it's like she's leaning on this. I don't know where exactly it's going to get cut, so that's it for the top. I need a little more for the bottom. I think that will do it. Okay, I'm not saying I'm done with the collage, I just want to cap it while we are dealing with this. So I'm just going to cut around it. And just leaving a small border. I may end up not liking it and going back in and cutting it off, but we shall see. I don't know if I want to leave that bottom on or not, so I'm just going to cut around it because I can always cut it off after. I think I like it being there. I don't know why, but I like it more now with that cut off and this going into this color. I don't know, but I like it. I want a little more happening here. There's some more roses. I know I used it on one of my recent pages, but this is a different page. I think it might look, yeah, I'll cut it out more. Just getting the idea. Seeing what I can find. And losing everything. Keep throwing things on the floor, not intentionally, of course, but I think I'm either not feeling well or getting hot flashes. I've never had hot flashes, so I don't know. I've had, I think, my version of hot flashes, which is my face just turns really red and it burns and burns and my ears burn, but I don't feel hot. My face just is on fire. But I haven't even been getting that anymore. But I feel warm. But I don't feel sweaty warm. I just feel a little overheated. My stomach is still bugging me, so better not be getting sick. Knock on wood. I haven't been sick in I don't know how long. Okay, I'm gonna go cut out these roses and sit for a bit. And I got a feeling that's gonna be it. And then while I'm away, I will also look for a quote. Okie dokie. Flowers are cut. I think I'll go behind that one, but in front of the borders, like that. Trying to decide if I want to add more. I think I may leave it at that and just like doodle maybe and do a quote. I found one and I made sure it wasn't too long. It's simply follow your heart but take your brain with you. So nice and good. Good advice, but also a bit funny. So, covers all of it. So with it being a fairly short quote and having a decent amount of room, hoping I can do something, nothing too extravagant, but something with a little weight to it and not just simply writing. Okay, so I really want her in a particular position, so I'm gonna glue her to this thing. So then I can put glue on the whole thing and then glue it down. I feel like I want to outline this with pink. I'm going to see if it'll show up. Better put something under there because I will definitely slip. Then I want to do white. It's kind of like what I did with my I think it was the black page I did. I did a red somewhat border and then I went in with white. I really like how it looked. This time though, I'm pretty sure I'm only doing the border. It's really hard stopping. Now, the quote, I have no idea how I want to do it. So tiny, but it's not glued down and it's bugging me. It's really hard trying to figure out how you want to do fonts. I don't know. I'm going to write out the word heart. So then I'll make follow your fit there. And then but take your brain with you. So I feel like with you can go right here. Okay, so 4, 5, 6 words left. I want to beef this up, but maybe I should do that before I add the other letters. I feel like that's going to get colored into. I want to do this font with other words too, but I'm not sure which. Or maybe I should do all the rest in that font. I think so. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I work fast. Goodness gracious. I was writing out the word follow, but then I was thinking about having enough room for your. So once I got to the O, I was thinking about the word your, so I went you are for your. I can turn this U into a W. Boy, now I can write the word your. I know a U needs to go there. I'm just fitting in the R. Follow your heart. But take your brain, take your brain. Okay, so I want these letters colored in. I feel yellow would be really good. Just wondering how well it'll show up. Ooh, it shows up very well. Okay, I notice it really dulls. I mean, it still shows up, but it gets a little dull after it dries. So I'm gonna go back in with a second coat, see if it makes a difference. I'm gonna take the Ink Joy yellow and outline the hurt, or do the left and under. Now I'm just going to outline the yellow words with the black again. I should have a period in there. Okie dokie. I think that is it. I think. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. Had to double check because I feel like somebody took my brain with them, so just making sure. Dare I say I like this color combo. We're not going to mention what color is in there, and I actually still like how this turned out. Okay, bye.